2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful look down at Staples Center, one of the marquee basketball venues in the world. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball. Hey, Allie.
From the outset, Coach Vogel has had a consistent message for these Lakers. Anthony Davis said, quote, he's a defensive coach and he wants us to have a defensive mindset.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And both of these teams looking to work the ball inside, Chris. We should see a lot of post-up chances.
Yeah, these teams have great talent down on the blocks. I mean, you should see some great battles. Let's watch these battles inside the paint.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Green and Harris, the forwards. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. Now here's Harris. Embiid gets the bucket.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And slam dunk by James.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Embiid can't hit. Harris against James. Outside Johnson. Here's Davis. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Wow, how about that quick thinking from AD? He doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and let it fly.
If you want tenacity, look no further than Russell Westbrook. He fights for every shot he gets. He doesn't let anyone on the other team get his way.
And here are the Lakers. James attacking.
James is one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harris on the wing. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And Chris, when you think about the ferocity Westbrook plays with, his rebounding really comes to mind.
You know, absolutely. I mean, at his size, Westbrook shouldn't be a force on the glass. But his intensity levels, the playing field, allowing him to beat out bigger guys.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
I just love the ball movement.
The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 so far. And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, a living legend. LeBron James with more all-NBA selections than any player in history. And he's still going.
And the Lakers making a change here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Green, the pass to Harris. To halt the run, and Harris throws it down.
The dribbling maneuvering of Harris, I mean, just an absolute genius with the ball in his hands.
And LeBron in his mid-30s. He's not slowing down. Chris, it seems like he's getting better.
Just think about it. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting at career-high rates. I mean, we know Father Time is undefeated, but LeBron's probably going with Father Time the longest rounds.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Westbrook finds James. Back to Westbrook. Now James, clock at 6. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Really like seeing Harden take it strong inside. So crafty in how he finishes near the bucket.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like him.
Here's Harden. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter here. Over to the wing for three. Maxey. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Maxey's got 5 points.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left over. Hard find. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Outside Harden. 6 to shoot. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Reeves. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Harden. Davis with a rebound. Anthony, the pass to James. Back to Anthony. For three, Westbrook nails it from beyond the arc.
Because of Westbrook's dynamic driving ability, sometimes the defense will give him some space for deep.
For three, Maxey. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself.
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Carmelo Anthony out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Davis with the block. James finds Westbrook. And slam dunk by James.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the 76ers call time here. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. Yep, that one goes.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Anthony, left side. Pass to Monk. From outside the arc. To the middle. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Feel the defense. What can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Thibault. Millsap outside. Thibault with a drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Now, here is James. 14 points for him. Here's Maxey, pounded by Westbrook. Maxey, that's good.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Anthony finds James. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 16 points.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Pass to Niang. Here's Maxey, pounded by Westbrook. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's Monk. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Millsap. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep. You know, LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
54 seconds left in the half. Here's Korkmaz. Monk covers. Pass to Maxey. Lets the three fly. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Going inside and slam dunk by James.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
32 seconds left in the second. Millsap with it. For 3, Maxey. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that made.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Johnson comes in for Anthony. And it's Bradley in for Monk. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Millsap. Harris comes in for Niang. Green's checked in for Thibault. And it's James Harden in for Korkmaz.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
For 3, James drains the triple. James has got 23 points.
James remains an absolute terror. He takes pride in evening up the score with a payback 3.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Man, this was a ball inside. Shaq, I know you like this. I mean, the guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays with contact, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebound battle. Win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. The dynamic duo of Harris and Embiid at the 4 and the 5. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
He gives them great shooting from the wing position, BA. I mean, Harris often hovers around that 50, 40, 90 club.
Out to the right wing. James outside. Over Harris. They get it again. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. And you watch Harris, Chris. He's continued to improve his shot selection.
Yeah, and he gets his points in the Florida offense. Of course, things he won't shoot you out of a game.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. James with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. James can't get it to go.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so they foul intentionally. Korkmaz is checked in for Maxey.
76ers substitution.
Pass to Korkmaz. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Avery Bradley.
And that's an intentional foul.
LeBron James. Shooting for 4.
First free throw is good.
He's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden is so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor. Not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this one.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
James outside. Pass to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Harden. Softly drops in the floater. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
The shot by James, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Here's Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 6.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
James against Green. Outside Johnson. Gets the 3 to fall.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Yep, that one goes. Give him 8 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. And the 76ers with some changes. Millsap, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Thibault in for Green. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
It's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Korkmaz on the wing. Back to Harden. The 3 ball. The shot no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Reeves. James with the ball. 5 on the clock. Jordan with it. Defended by Harden. James outside. Misses the three.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he could not get his shots to drop.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Maxey, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Shoots from 12. The Sixers again can't hit.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Now, here is James. Guarded closely. Sinks it from distance. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
Showing his range off there. Bradley knows he has the touch needed to connect from way outside.
And so it's Los Angeles with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Trevor Ariza out there with LeBron James. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Reeves in at the two. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
I'll tell you something else.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. Los Angeles has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting 56% today. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Jacks up a three. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Davis finds James. Shoots over Thibault. The shot by James, no good. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Niang, that's good.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's James. Yep, that one's good. James has got 6 here in the quarter. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Niang. And here's Embiid. Up dropping in on the layup.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, I mean, it's all good.
Count it. Good. James has got 31.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And Philadelphia calls time here. Harris is checked in for the Sixers. Green comes in for Thibault. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He stressed to his guys the importance of coming through in the clutch here, saying, quote, "This is our time, not theirs. It's ours. We've got to go out and take this because we have worked hard for this win. Finish the job."
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Westbrook. Back to James. From deep. Shot clock at 6.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
And Harris throws it down.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
James goes in, and it's James with the jam.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story.
The 76ers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. Lots of room. Again, Philadelphia.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
The 76ers have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Harden to pass to Green. Westbrook comes with a double. Here's Harden. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
He's not just an outside threat. Harden's a player who can score from anywhere.
The Lakers call timeout. They lead by 9. We've got 1:23 left in the final quarter. Time we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch. Just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. To the left wing, Westbrook outside, knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Pass to Maxey. On the take, he can't hit that time. Westbrook with the defensive effort. Pulls it. They get the rebound. The open shot by James. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. James has got 35 in the game. Here's Maxey, pounded by Westbrook. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
One of the great postseason catch-and-shoot players this decade. Danny Green is just the guy, you believe it.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Out to James. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough. He has to fight for that one. Doing the dirty work, getting after it on the glass.
The shot by James, no good. The 3 is up. Harris misses. James outside. For 3, Westbrook offline. And so it's the Lakers with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, This is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.